my channel. So I have another video for you guys, another how-to, and this one is how to know when you're in love with someone. Now for me personally, I know that when I've been in love with someone, that it definitely doesn't happen overnight. I feel like infatuation happens overnight. So if you've been with someone for 3 to 6 months, you're not in love with that person. You're really not. In a 3 to 6 month range, you might not even know the nigga's real names, to be honest with you. So if any guy tells you like, oh, you know, I love you, I'm in love with you, please go sit down. Go have several seats. I honestly feel like when you start to fall in love with someone is definitely after a year at least, because in that first year you meet their representative and you start to learn a little bit of their flaws, but it's not anything really concrete just yet. And also you're in that puppy dog stage where it's like, oh, you know, I love you, kissy, all that nonsense. Yeah, until they start getting on your nerves, then you realize, oh my god, this nigga's so fucking annoying. All he does is talk, or he doesn't do anything, or, you know, he's dumb, he's this and that, whatever. And then you come to the realization that if you can deal with this person's flaws, you know, yes or no and whatnot. So I'd say after a year, then maybe you're in love with the person. Maybe. Or you just love them, but you might not be in love that deep just yet. Because loving someone and in love with them are two completely different things. Like, you love your parents, you're in love with your husband, or in love with your wife, or whoever. So that's just how it goes. And I would also say that after a year, like let's say you spend the night with them, you know, can you deal with their morning face? Can you deal with how their breath smells in the morning? Are their cleaning habits similar to yours? You know, these are things that a lot of times people break up over the dumbest things, and these so happen to be why. Do y'all manage your money the same? Do y'all have similar goals? Yes or no? Do y'all want the same things out of life? Some men or some women don't want children, don't want marriage. If that's not what you want, it's going to be really hard to stay in love or fall in love with that person if they don't meet your needs and interests, like later on down the line. And also, I feel as though when you fall in love with someone, it's almost like they know you better than you know yourself, and all your flaws they accept it, and they don't judge you for them. They just want to make you a better person and not try and change you for the worse. And they're just there. Like, if you call them, you tell them you're having a bad day, they already know what to say, or they know that you just want to be heard, or to, you know, just be comforted at that time. Or sometimes you might need a stern talking to, you know, like a kicking ass, like, hey, get over it, you know, and move on. Or you might just need something more sensitive, you know, it depends on you. And then I would say to meet their family first before you want to classify yourself as in love with that person, because they might have a family of crackheads, you know, or child molesters, or serial killers. Like, you never know. So find all those things out before you think that you're in love with someone, because you could end up wasting a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, however long with someone, thinking that, you know, you're on your way to marriage and happiness and bliss or whatever, and then they come from a family of crackheads who steal and go to church. So, you know, you never know. But what else? I would also say that you should be able to be there for them and respect them and not judge them. And what else? Just be their confidant. Like, the thing about relationships, not every day is gonna be peaches and cream and happiness and roses and lollipops. It really isn't. Some days you just want to kill the person that you're with and strangle them to death. But then the whole point of you loving them, being in love with them, is that you don't kill them. You know, like, you just help them get through the difficult times. No matter how difficult a relationship gets, like, y'all are there for each other and help each other navigate through life, because it's easy to be there for someone when everything's peachy, you know, it really is. But when you're dealing with depression, anxiety, you lose your job, you know, somebody dies, somebody gets sick, you know, That's when you really need someone. And everyone says, you know, oh, I don't need anyone, blah, blah, blah. But it's like you really do. Because if you think about it, if you're a woman, you want to have a kid, what do you need? Sperm, dick, balls, whatever. If you're a man, you want to have a kid, y'all don't have vaginas. So how are you going to have a kid? I'm just saying. So it's like everyone needs someone at the end of the day. So when you find that person, it's just about taking that time and investing it into them and understanding that they're worth your time and you're worth theirs. And as long as it's mutually beneficial, then it'll always work out in the end. But both people have to have the right intentions and have similar lifestyles and dreams and goals and, you know, this and that. But yeah, so that's the end of my little how to figure out if you're in love with the person or not. I'll see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Bye.